Hello YouTube, this is Frugal and this is the Frooglesim news for today, Sunday, December the 3rd. First up, the DCS AV-8B Harrier has entered early access. This is the second modern jet for DCS World from Razbam. It features an advanced flight model, including modeling of flight dynamics around vertical takeoff and landing, which obviously is a key feature of the Harrier. Also includes a detailed model of the USS Tarawa, a set of instant action, single and training missions, detailed manual because it's a study level version of the Harrier, I believe, realistic modeling of weapons, sensors and defensive systems, as well as detailed simulation of the aircraft systems, including the electrical, fuel, hydraulics, lighting, engine and navigation systems. The price for the DCS AV-8B Harrier is $69.99. More information at the DCSworld.com link in the show notes below. Over now to XPlane news and news of the Flight Factor Airport Visual System for XPlane 11. The video you're watching is from Thomas Rasmussen. It's linked in the show notes below. Do take a look at the full video. There's a lot more information than I can cover here. Over on the XPlane.org forums, Flight Factor have been talking about an upcoming plugin that they currently have in beta, the Airport Visual System, or AVS. It's basically a pretty slick moving map that can be used to find out information about your departure and arrival airports, as well as plotting out accurate taxi routes. It can also be used to locate information about the airports, including current conditions and elevation, as well as radio frequencies. In flight, Flight Factor's AVS can actually load in documents as well, whether they're images like JPEGs or GIFs or whatever, or even PDF documents to refer to while flying. Very handy, of course, for referring to your flight plan or vital charts. It will also, on the ground, show other traffic around the airport, both AI and IVAO online. Thomas's video shows off the add-on in full, and it looks very impressive. I particularly like the look and feel and how smooth the updates are within the sim, particularly after using something like Avlosoft's EFB for so long in FSX and Prepared. Flight Factor's AVS is currently in beta and nearing release, but there is no official word yet on a firm release date or a price. Stay tuned. Next up, Aerosoft's Airport Frankfurt for XPlane 11 has released. Video you're watching is from Red Piper 1. It is linked in the show notes below. Do take a look at his video, give him a few hundred likes and subscribes as well. Aerosoft this week released Airport Frankfurt for XPlane 11, covering of course the busiest airport in Germany. They had previously released Frankfurt for FSX and Prepared, but this is very much a separate development. All 3D objects in the scenery were created from official blueprints, and it makes use of XPlane 11 features such as 3D light spill and reflections. Also features animated boarding bridges and safe dock using the AutoGate plugin. Also comes with accurate and complete taxiways and thousands of accurately hand-placed scenery objects, including parked cars and streetlights. It's also compatible with the X-Life plugin. The price for Aerosoft's Airport Frankfurt for XPlane 11 is €25.17. More information at the Aerosoft.com link in the show notes below. Next up, Short Final Designs Albuquerque for XPlane. Again, the video you're watching is from Thomas Rasmussen. It's linked in the show notes below. Now, Albuquerque for XPlane is from Short Final Design, aka Mr. X, the developer behind Salt Lake City. It includes auto imagery for the city and the surrounding area, including the Sandia Mountains. The scenery itself accurately models all terminals and hangars at the airport. It features dynamic reflections in XPlane 11, custom high-res ground textures as well, and animated traffic using the ground traffic plugin from Marginal. The mesh and ortho imagery are at a resolution of 15 centimeters per pixel, which is pretty damn good, and it features overlays which are based on the HD mesh from AL Pilot X. The price for Short Final Designs Albuquerque for XPlane is $19.95. More information at the XPlane.org store link in the show notes below. Still with XPlane and Global Art Scenery Designs Toronto Pearson. The video you're watching this time is from Flights Worldwide and again is linked in the show notes below. Do take a look and give the guy a few hundred likes and subscribes. Global Art Scenery Designs Toronto Pearson, of course, covers the largest and busiest airport in Canada and the second busiest passenger airport in North America, that of course being Toronto Pearson. It features custom lanes, decks and taxiways. It includes the AutoGate system from Marginal as well as a de-icing system as well. Includes static objects, vehicles and aircraft accurate to the airport and comes with a custom mesh. It even includes underground passages at the airport. The scenery also features custom approach lights and winter textures, which is nice to see in XPlane 11. It comes with a full instruction manual, as well as handy information cards on the airport itself. And the price for Global Art Scenery Designs Toronto Pearson is just $29.95. More information at the XPlane.org store link in the show notes below. Moving now over to FSX and Prepared, and Just Flight's VC10 has released. Just Flight's long-awaited VC10 is now available for both FSX and Prepared, and it's part of Just Flight's Jetliner range of add-ons, meaning that it sits midway between their F-Lite simplified aircraft and their professional study sim aircraft in terms of its complexity. It accurately models the Type 1101 BOAC aircraft. It features accurate animations inside and out, accurate ground equipment, and a complex 3D cockpit modeling all the switches and dials for all 4 crew positions, including a fully modeled flight engineer station for managing fuel, engines, electrical systems, anti-ice, and hydraulics. It also features a custom-coded fuel system and custom-coded autopilots. The aircraft also has a realistic start procedure and much, much more. Just Flight's VC10 is supplied with 10 liveries, and they have said that they're working on 2 more VC10 products that will be released in 2018 as the VC10 Professional Package and an RAF Expansion Pack. Just Flight's VC10 is available right now for $37.99, and it's available for all versions of FSX and all versions of Prepared. More information at the justflight.com link in the show notes below. Next up, Orbex this week previewed KSNC Chester Airport. Chester Airport is a public use airport in Middlesex County, Connecticut, with a single runway surrounded by forests and lakes. The scenery actually models the mixed levels of the airport. The apron is actually lower in the real world than a runway, and it also has a sloped runway, which is unusual in FSX and Prepared. It features dynamic lighting in Prepared, version 4, as well as key points of interest in the surrounding area, including Luna Park. It comes with a custom mesh, animated trees, people, flags, windsocks, and insects, and also features 3D rocks, which I understand are a key feature of this airport on certain taxiways. It also comes with a unique effect for snow in the winter months. Don't know a release date or a price just yet, but as always with Orbex, they don't tend to preview things too far out from official release. Now, final news story this week is from Haze Gray Studios and the release of their Fleet Traffic. Haze Gray Studios' Fleet Traffic is an AI traffic pack for FSX and Prepared that adds the entire US Navy to the Sims. It includes 19 classes of US Navy warships and 3 classes of submarines, and covers more than 250 ships operating out of their home ports. The ships have animated features, including elevators on the carriers that the user can operate, and the package includes 99 saved flights that start on board various ships in the fleet. Documentation is also provided to help you locate the fleet in flight. This is perfect, of course, for the naval aviators out there. The price is just $19, and it's available from flightsimstore.com, linked in the show notes below. That's it for this week's news show. As always, if I missed something, do leave me a comment in the comment section below. I'll take a look to see whether I should include it in next week's show. Until then, though, my name is Frugal. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and I will see you all very soon.